Alex, you're chasing a story to Long Island City. It's a story about strippers getting stiffed. What do you got?
Hey, they're getting stiffed in violation of the Fair Labor Standards Act. That's according to a lawsuit filed in federal court just this month. Here's what's at stake. The strip club behind me down the street here in Queens, it's called Scandals. Are the strippers at Scandals employees or independent contractors? Now, according to this lawsuit, Scandals is classifying these exotic dancers as freelance contractors, when in reality, the lawsuit alleges they should be employees. Now, it's a class action lawsuit. So far, there's only one party, Polina Zukosvaya-Clemens. She alleges that these contractors allegedly had to pay for uniforms. They had to pay the house mom. They had to pay the DJ. They had to pay for makeup. They had to pay for glitter. They had to pay $10 when they walked in the door, 15 more to the DJ right off the bat. They also allegedly were docked money, taking sick days, docked money for not working holidays. All this allegedly violates the Fair Labor Standards Act and New York labor laws, and so Clemens has brought this class action lawsuit. Now, I walked into the club today. No one wanted to talk to me. So I sat down with former prosecutor Robert Bianchi.
So just calling them independent contractors doesn't mean that they are. It's not only unique, it has been unique in the first couple of years, I guess the last couple of years, but it'll probably be at least the second one that's been filed, and it looks like it's a trend that's going across the country.
According to the lawsuit, they want 5 years' worth of back pay, all at the minimum wage at the time, meaning that they were not being paid fair standard minimum wage.
So it took them 5 years to decide that they didn't feel they were being paid right? Why 5 years? Just put that in context for me.
Well, Bill, I mean, there are rules of the road for all of us. And just because they didn't keep records, just because it's not documented in black and white, just because you don't complain automatically, don't mean you forfeit your right to have the fair standards of the laws of labor in this country apply to you.
To Bill's point that they were there for 5 years before they decided to do this, these rules were in place for 5 years. You knew every day when you walked in the door what was required of you. Now you sue?
Every person who has a boss who works in America knows that if you're going to sue the company you're working for, you're going to lose that job. So, of course, they're going to wait 5 years till they have a more secure position where they can actually claim their rights if they're legitimate.
They stayed working for less than minimum wage for 5 years just so they could come back later and prove it.
I don't know. I don't buy it. Alex, we'll call you back in a little bit. If you don't answer, we figure you're in Scandals. Thanks.